Hello Uplanders, I'm YK2012, founder of the Upland Guide. In this video I'm going to explain essential away caps and jerseys versus Memento away caps and jerseys. I feel that there is a lot of confusion around these two different types of legits. I've received numerous questions and I want to take this time to clarify and explain exactly how each of these are used and how they are different, the essential away caps and the Memento away caps. This video is sponsored by the Irish Mafia Sports Legits located at 2801 Dublin Street, and more on them later. If you would like to learn more about legits, take a look at the playlist in the upper right hand corner. We also have a link to our website in the description below. We also have a sponsored giveaway by the Irish Mafia in our Discord server. Link is in the description below. You can win yourself an essential away legit. First I'm going to explain what Memento aways are. Here we can see that there is a 2020 Aaron Jones Memento away cap on sale, and next to it is the 2021 Jakobi Meyers Memento cap. So if it doesn't say away, it is implied that it is a home cap. So if we take a look at this legit itself, we are able to open up the legit, and because it's a memento and a 1 of 1, it has statistics from the specific game that was played. So soon we will see here that this Aaron Jones memento, he plays for Green Bay, and if we actually click on his face here, it will pull up the backside and you will be able to see the statistics here. So we can see that this game was played on October 18th, 2020, and it was between Green Bay at Tampa Bay. So the fact that Green Bay was the visiting team is actually what makes this an away cap. We can see here also that there are different statistics that can be boosted on fire, and having fire statistics is going to be important if you want to create some collections. There is a specific fire collection stat, and you can learn about collections in the link in the upper right hand corner. Now if I go into this other memento, we are able to see that it is not an away, it is just the regular home memento. And again, if we click on the Jakobi Meyers, we can see here that it was New England versus Jacksonville. So Jakobi Meyers, who plays for New England, is actually the home team in this specific game. Therefore, this is a home memento. And here we can actually see that this has 3 fire statistics on that. So this player had an exceptional game in this specific game. So when it comes to mementos, there is actually no real in-game utility difference between having a home cap and an away cap. And the same thing is true for jerseys as well. And now a quick word from our sponsor, the Irish Mafia Sports Legits. If you want to know where their store is specifically located, you can take a look at the link in the upper right hand corner. The Irish Mafia have over 40 years of experience trading and researching the finest and rarest sports cards available to the occasion in the new digital age. They have a wide selection of legit inventory and hassle-free shopping in their store. They pride themselves in finding the digital commodities that are right for you. Now that I've covered what mementos are and how the aways are different from the home caps and jerseys, let's talk about the essentials. When you look at a store and you see what it says here regarding these essentials, and I'm talking about the 2021 essentials here, we can see here that this one is a 5 of 15. So that means there are 15 of these in existence. But if we dive a little deeper and we click onto this essential itself, we know that essentials are in fact bound by time and not by mint number. So there could theoretically be an infinite number of these minted. It just depends on what the demand is of people who want to buy a George Kittle essential cap. Here we see that the minting ends on June 30th, 2022. So if everyone wanted to buy George Kittle essential caps, then this number will continue to increase. At the moment, there are only 15. And there are a total number of mints which are also 15. But these numbers will increase. This number 5 is the mint number of this specific essential. So this is the 5th one that is minted. When we look at essentials, when we look at variants, which are the away caps and away jerseys, when you mint an essential in the NFL player store, you have a 5% chance of getting an away essential. So that means, based on the statistics, if I were to mint 20 George Kittle essential caps, the odds are that I would get, out of those 20, one of them would be an essential away cap. We see that there are 15 of these that have been minted of the essential away variant. We can expect that there are approximately 300 George Kittle caps that have been minted, and only 5% of them are these essential variants. The mint number and total minted are not numbers that have any influence on the utility of this legit, whether it be for burning them to get replicas or to place them into collections. These numbers don't have any influence. However, there are people who look at this also from a collecting standpoint, and having mint number 5 being the 5th mint of this essential is something that is more valuable. The first one ever minted compared to the 15th, or maybe the 300th that will be minted. The ones with the lower mint number, some people provide additional value to those compared to ones that were minted further down the line. If you think of a very famous painting, and there are many editions of it, let's say there were 100 of them printed, the first one or the second one are often valued at much higher because they were the original ones created. So this is the same type of thought process that many people attribute to these essentials, not only essentials, but any other NFT, whether it be block explorers or anything else. The first one is often valued more as it being more of a collector's item, as opposed to maybe the 300 that is minted that people might not value as much. To summarize, we have Memento away caps and jerseys, which have no difference compared to the home caps and jerseys. It is only dependent on whether that game was a home game or an away game for that team. As for essential away caps and jerseys, you have a 5% chance when minting an essential from the NFL player store of getting the away variant. And these away variants are important because you will be able to place them into different collections, and also because of their rarity, some players see them also as a collector item. If you have any other further questions, please let me know in the comments. We also have information on our website, which you can see in the description below, and the playlist you can see right here, where you can learn a lot more about Legits. If you haven't already done so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel.